watching Sun Belt Softball on ESPN. It's title time in Texas at the Sun Belt Softball Championships. Four-time defending champion Louisiana is looking to secure a five-peat, while red-hot Texas State is looking to turn the clock back and secure their first title since 2018. Today, they put it all on the line. You don't want her to get on base. She's one of the best base stealers in this conference. Earls taps it off the face of Rowe, and Earls will reach in an early error for a stout Ragin' Cajuns defense. First, Baker taps it off the glove of Elistad and into center field. Earls gets to her feet, and Texas State has runners on the corners in the first. With runners in scoring position this year. And a walk. The bases loaded with nobody out here in the first.
Patient at bat by Vanderford. We talked about the nerves. A lot of times you can swing Vasquez.
The 1-1. Up the middle, it finds the turf. Earls will score. Baker goes to third. And Texas State lands the first punch in San Marcos.
Anna Jones coming through with injury. The balls are not breaking the way that we normally expect from her. This one hangs up in the middle of the plate, right around belt high. Jones is all over it, but credit Maya Davis. She's one of the best outfielders in terms of outfield assists. That is why that is a...
Randolph skied to center field. Davis tracking over, gives way for Hayden. That's deep enough to score the run. Baker comes in to score. The runners stay put at first and second. A great piece of situational hitting there from Randolph.
All about getting the timely hit. It doesn't via the walk.
Smith drives it to right field. Volterman has room. She makes the catch. Tagging at second is Vanderford, and both runners advance. Bass. And bobbled by Vasquez. Vanderford scores. 2 errors in the inning for Louisiana. And Texas State taking all sorts of advantage, and this fan base loving it.
Vasquez, an uncharacteristic error. This ball, a little cue shot, and Vasquez is hampered by the fact that Jones is running in front of her. Has to hold up just a little bit, and sometimes as a fielder, when there is a game, so if you're Texas State, 3 doesn't feel like a safe number.
Zarate up the middle. Vasquez goes to second for the final out of the inning, but Texas State. Davis up the middle, it scoots through. You're not gonna be able to get 3 runs back with one swing. That's how you start to do it.
When you're facing it.
For this Ragin' Cajun lineup. And right to the shortstop, Earls, for out number 1.
That's a big out. Anytime you can keep Maddie Hayden off the base paths as well. For this program, they had 1 goal in mind.
Big swing from Rowe, but playable in the infield. Earls, back-to-back outs. She hit over 400 during conference play this year. That one will scoot away. Davis thought about scoring at third. Good job from Bass to get to it quickly.
A little bit tight as well.
Elistad up the middle. That gets through. Davis will score. Here comes Valdez, the throw late. And Louisiana clawing right back as Elistad ends up on second.
Of the Roan, Brooke Elistad coming through. 2-out RBI single back up the middle. Something that Louisiana does so well. They produce with 2 outs, and then the aggressive base running Valdez all the way from second. We've got ourselves a ball game, partner.
This one could be an absolute...
These teams have the offense to make it that barn burner.
Alexa Langlier's right to Vanderford at third. Goes across the diamond for the final out of the inning. But the Ragin' Cajuns are down here at the bottom of the lineup. Right back to Riaceto, flips it to Rowe for out number 1.
And for Louisiana, they had the shaky top of the first inning. You come
a game off the Ragin' Cajuns during the regular season series. In play to left field, easy for Hayden for out number 2. So the first two batters retired here. Baker the other way. Vasquez fields it cleanly across the diamond in time. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second inning. On Jessica Mullins in the bottom of the first. And there's the slow changeup. Gets Crater looking, and Mullins has her first strikeout.
It is a thing of beauty to...
Vasquez cuts and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts for...
Gave up the last 2.
Into center field, and the catch made by Randolph. Dueling 1, 2, 3 innings. Texas State and Louisiana against the Ragin' Cajun ace. Sarah Vanderford, first pitch swinging, and a diving line drive lands in front of Davis for a leadoff single.
Sarah Vanderford loves to go first pitch hunting, hitting better than 3.
Jones lays down a better bunt this time. Valdez snares it and fires to first. A successful sacrifice as Vanderford moves. Piper Randolph swinging at the first pitch. Shallow right field, nothing Vanderford could do as she goes back to second. Randolph's been aggressive early on.
I like the approach from...
The payoff pitch here to J.J. Smith. Sky to right field, and Folterman makes the catch on the run. What a play from Kayla Folterman. And she keeps it at a 1-run. Davis. Right back up the middle. Earls keeps it in the infield. But with the speed of Davis running down the base path, she wide. Davis going. And she will be at second base off of the wild pitch.
Situation, she doesn't have to sacrifice here because Davis was able to advance on a mistake by Texas State.
And now they're going to call the batter out.
Bit too late. Hayden just a fraction of a second.
Rowe taps it to third. Vanderford goes to second. Davis out on the play. A heads-up play from Vanderford, and Zarate was there to lay the tag.
Texas State showing up with the leather here in the bottom of the third inning. Great pick by Vanderford at third. Backhands it, and then immediately recognizes that Davis is going to try and force the issue because of her speed. This is one of the best plays, and
and the fans rising to their feet in San Marcos. Flip the other way, Valdez into right field. Rowe goes to second. The throw cut off by Earls, and Valdez continuing her hot play. Mullins trying to get out of the inning. In play, dangerous spot, it gets down. Rowe will score. They'll send the runner at third. Here comes Valdez, and Louisiana has the lead in the third.
how quickly this game can change that.
3 weeks, including against LSU. McNeese, they did it 3 times against Troy, and now they have the lead. Langoliers up the middle, Earl snares it, and the throw to first.
Overwhelmed by anything that you're seeing.
Pass into the own dugout, and they're gonna call catcher's interference.
It sounded strange coming off of the bat, and so Bass in the back of the box. So oftentimes what you're looking for when you're looking for catcher's interference is you're looking for a trajectory change in the bat. You can tell by the sound. So watch the bat as it's, yeah, you can see right there, that's really obvious as Valdez, she's reaching forward for the ball, and Bass all the way in the back of the box.
And the miscue from Valdez. In play, that'll be easy for Vasquez for out number 1 as the runner stays put at first.
Way that the game is today in terms of the transfer portal.
Harvey goes the other way. Vasquez gloves it, throws to second, not in time. That should be a base hit there for Harvey. Big hits out of the leadoff spot for Texas State. Lays down the bunt. It's a beauty. It's going to be a base hit. Earls catches Louisiana sleeping.
Scoring position, almost all of her hits are over to the left side of the field.
In play, over the third baseman. Bass will score. Texas State goes station to station, and Baker delivers again.
Well, Riasetto, this is a smart pitch. She tries to change the movement. Instead of going curveball to the outside, she tries to go in off of the hands of Baker. This is a tremendous job. Watch Baker just pull these hands in as the ball is coming in on the handle of the bat and just squibs it right over the head of the infield. There was nobody there. That is no man's land.
Career. Vanderford into left center field. Tracking back is Davis. She'll make the catch. Tagging at third in scoring is Harvey, and Texas State has the lead again.
Vanderford putting it maybe 5 feet. It just hung up enough, but she does her job. She brings in the run via the sacrifice fly. This is a ball in the center of the plate. That was a great shot. You can see it there splitting down the heart, and it's about belt high. Louisiana's pitchers have held a couple of balls.
First pitch swinging through the right side. Earl scores. Here comes Vanderford out at the plate. And Vanderford down in some pain, and they'll attend to her. So Texas State leads by 2. Vanderford will take a break. A big-time play at the plate as we went to break. Valdez able to tag. It was actually Emily Baker and record the out.
Massive collision at the plate. Both of these teams giving everything they have. Valdez coming right across the plate, applying the tag to Baker's midsection. The helmets collide, and you can see Baker as she rolls over, and that's one of those situations.
Crater, first pitch swinging, skied to left field. Harvey with room makes the catch for a loud out number 1.
Elaney Crater getting a good swing. Jessica Mullins has really been
the number 5 pitcher in the country this year by D1 softball. There's a lot of teams that missed out on Jessica Mullins. Grounded up the middle. Earls fields it across the diamond for out number 2.
You can get so focused on the destination.
Back up the middle for Falterman. She'll be on with 2 outs.
Nice piece of 2-out hitting there from Falterman. That ball just left. You need to have as many quick innings as possible. You don't want the Cajuns to get in a place where they get some momentum. So watch
Here's
the
a
left.
look.
Yeah, watch the left foot of Falterman. Yeah, she very clearly left early. This has been such a key thing that coaches have made it a point to. Jerry Glasgow talked to us about this, but Falterman.
And the call stands. So Falterman out, the inning over. Consideration.
And that's what you want to do. Troy played their way into the combo.
Texas State continuing to play their way here in the Sun Belt Championship. You're allowed to re-enter once after being taken out as the pitcher. She'll face J.J. Smith, who welcomes her to this game with a drive over the left field fence. Smith comes through for the Bobcats.
Outer half the plate, it's a curveball, and you can see off the back hip, Smith lets it travel deep. She knows it as soon as it touches her barrel, that ball is gone. And Texas State, you just...
RA. She's given up 4 runs today, 2 of them earned. Bass swings and misses. Right back up the middle, a base hit for Zarate. 3rd hit of the inning for the Bobcats.
And that at bat by Zarate is a perfect example of...
Langoliers was going to try to tag Harvey. She runs out of the base path for the final out of the inning. Still in the batter's box. They must have called it a foul ball. Same result. Vanderford snares it at third for out number one.
Exact same location. And now as you start to get closer.
Hayden shows the bunt. Bass gets to her feet, fires, and Hayden beats it out. And could we see a challenge?
They have the ability to hit for power and score runs very quickly.
Rowe taps it to third. Vanderford bobbles it, chooses to go to first. You get the sure out there instead of taking the risk at second.
That's a veteran play by, so she is so difficult to pitch against.
Valdez sends it to left field, tracking back off the wall. Hayden will score. Valdez coasts into second, and she just continues to come through for the Ragin' Cajuns here in Texas.
Vic Valdez absolutely battling inside the box, gets something middle in, and the quick hands again. Hand to contact, that top hand for Vic Valdez is so strong. She just missed a two-run line drive shot.
So the Cajuns back within three as Hayden crosses the plate. Had a tournament to forget until today. She's come up in a big way. Can she do it again? Vanderford there at third. Louisiana scores a run in the bottom of the fifth inning. They could host a regional.
Louisiana has been right on that line of hosting each of the last two seasons. Thought they potentially had it last year by virtue of winning the conference tournament.
Baker swings and misses.
I agree.
A lot will change come the middle of this summer in college athletics. Here's the 0-2. Vanderford, a rare strikeout, and Landry struck out the first two here in the...
Really aggressive.
Jones, first pitch swinging into right field. Third hit of the day for Anna Jones.
It's been a great day inside the box for Anna.
3-1 here to Randolph. The runner going, the throw down. Not in time. A strike was called at the plate. So Jones steals second. Advantage. And a walk issued. Louisiana thought they were out of the lineup. And now J.J. Smith strolls to the plate. Up the middle, it scoots through. Here comes Jones. And Texas State adds a critical insurance run as Randolph moves to third. Smith comes through again. And the Bobcat faithful loving it.
Patient, and she lets this ball travel, much like she did on the home run. She lets that ball get deep in her zone. That allows her to get through the zone with power. We talk about bat extension as Maya Davis, an uncharacteristic bobble in center field. But J.J. Smith barreling up that ball. She has been...
Did reach on the catcher's interference in the fourth and come around to score the game's fifth run. Payoff pitch. Bass, playable. Valdez makes the catch for the... Mullins catches the corner, and there's 5 outs left. Right back up the middle. Crater gives Louisiana life in the 6th.
Crater, one of the best put out on a line. It's timed up perfectly.
Louisiana desperately trying to turn over the lineup. CeCe Vasquez at the plate, 0 for 2 today. Grounds to third, Vanderford to second, on to first, a double play! And we head to the 7th inning in San Marcos.
Falterman has great speed. We know Davis has great speed. Hayden was on the last time. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Payoff pitch. Zarate grounds to third, across the diamond from Elistad. Grounded, Langoliers, 2 outs in the 7th. In play, easy for Vasquez, and we head to the bottom of the 7th inning to the Sunbelt Queens. Mullins could have gone anywhere she wanted in the country after the year she had last year. She stayed at Texas State, Sun Belt Pitcher of the Year. And now 2 outs away from a streak. They've won 4 consecutive titles. Davis in play to left field, 2 outs in the 7th inning, and Texas State 1 out away from returning the trophy to San Marcos.
Time since the fall season starting at the end of August has been for this moment.
Hayden up the middle, keeps things alive for Louisiana.
It's a good at bat there from Maddie Hayden. Again,
Out ready to erupt. Rowe into center field, and that'll do it! Mission accomplished! For the first time since 2018, Texas State is at the top of the mountain. Thrown the Sun Belt Queens.
new queens crowned in San Marcos. This is the moment this team has worked so much for. They thought they could do it, believed they could do it so much this season. They have been so close, and finally in the biggest moment of many of their careers, they come through. They do what they need to do.